Right, I think we are all good. Hello guys and welcome back to EIR. We are here for round 14 of the championship and we are here for the Belgium Grand Prix. Round 14, I don't know if I said that, but yeah. So I do have a little bit of a cold. So you will have to bear with and all of those things. I need to take that out because I need my fan to run at 1,000 miles per hour. So we do have we have two new drivers joining us this week. We have I'm Mr. DJ CJ, and if you don't remember him, he races in XFR from my acknowledgement. He is racing in the McLaren tonight for some apparent reason. I also need to get Racing League tools up, otherwise I'm going to have to do all this over again. And I don't really fancy doing that. There we go. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a lovely weekend. I had my first night out in about 4 years, and that was actually very enjoyable. And then I just chilled, really. Watched a bit of football. Streamed yesterday. So yeah, we've got Firehawk as well also. You probably would have remembered him from Broke Boys, I think. So yeah. And then hopefully we'll have some new drivers joining us in the next few weeks as well. Just turn this up. So yeah, Firehawk, first driver out on track. We also have CSR Wolf, the only Ferrari tonight. We've got Optic. We also have Reese back this week as well. So we were supposed to race next last week, but my son was very ill. So we decided that I decided that it would probably be best just to give another week break, and then we just extend the season by an extra week, which also in turn has also stopped us from having the Christmas Cup at Mexico, because I don't really fancy doing 100% races in one night. So yeah, your ad's about to start. It isn't. The Firehawk starting his lap now, up the hill, and then thundering that. No. Well, there was an update today, but I'm not exactly sure in what they actually changed. Let me just have a look to see what the patch notes were. Because I know they changed Las Vegas, and now they actually have the names of the hotels instead of it saying, I think it was just called hotel. I can't tell what. Can't really tell what. I think they just changed the textures of like the barriers. I'm pretty sure those barriers weren't there. I will need to go back on to see if I can find another Belgium race, but I am pretty certain they weren't there before. But I could be completely wrong. Anyway, Firehawk to the line is a 1:43.9. We'll jump on board with the Ferrari of CSR Wolf as he heads down into the bus stop chicane. CSR Wolf goes into second. We've got a yellow flag currently thrown up onto the circuit. That is Reese into the wall. This is Optic going up to second. Currently are Williams 1-2. We also have the kick salver of Gangster Al, who apparently isn't feeling too well tonight. So he's also invalidated his lap time. So we'll jump on board with Mr. CJ DJ. That's what I used to call him in Thingy. So it's probably going to be the exact same thing here as well. We've also got both Red Bulls currently out on circuit. I believe Reese doesn't have much. I know he does have a front wing. So, updates for trackside elements. So I think all tracks, I'm guessing, have had a bit of a facelift then, I'm guessing. All game modes and platforms have benefited from updates to materials used to trackside elements such as sponsor boards. So I'm trying to figure out if I've done a Spa race that I can actually go back on and look at. Lights, additional tweaks to shaders. Got another yellow flag. I think that's one of the Williams cars. Currently don't want to get in the way of the fast moving cars behind them, as Risky Andy invalidates his lap time as well. Gangster Al on the other hand, that is Joe. Joe is invalidated. So Gangster Al, iconic Las Vegas hotels, so yeah, they've all been added. So the sphere has now a set of animations. Ray tracing, spray off the tyres, and smoke in lockups, apparently. It's the CJGJ also on a lap, getting held up by Gangster Al. He goes to the top, even with being blocked. Oh, look at all that. Lock off of dreams. Oh, it's F1 Hunt adventuring out on his first lap and Poggers making his own track by the looks of it. Have we got anyone on a lap? Ah, we've got Havoc. Here we go, look. I'm trying to think of what tracks these are. I'm guessing they're all Vegas. That's not Vegas. Or is it? Might be. I think these are all Vegas. That's Monaco. I have no clue. Hello, Adam. Hello, Jackie. Havoc into the bus stop chicane. I reckon P2 this lap. Or not. P5? Disgraceful. Oh, got a lap. Optics on another one. John's come in. I'm pretty sure those barriers are new. Could be completely wrong though. Oh, big old snap of oversteer. Oh my god. Oh, and Adam's in the wall. Adam, you're not supposed to go to the wall, mate. Let's get on board with... Is anyone on that? Cookie has joined, but he'll just be watching. Hunt will complete his lap though. Will be the slowest of the times though. Right, so Wolf is on a lap. Optic slightly up in the final sector. Let's see what he can do. Up to second as BXTN replaces him and goes into second now. CSR Wolf 5 tenths down. That's Reese doing Reese things apparently. Here comes Joe, who I'd imagine will be whacking it on pole position, as he usually does. Into the bus stop chicane. Yep, there you go. 5 tenths. Quicker than everybody else. Here comes his teammate. Car needs to get well out of the way, which they do. That is one of the Haas cars. That will be Reese. Then we have the Ferrari and the Aston Martin. The Aston Martin might have slightly put off John. Hopefully this Ferrari notices that John is behind him. I'm going to give him a big fat off. I don't know how long's left. Oh my god. That was a block. I reckon John will send that in. I think he has enough time to get a new set of tyres on and go out. Wolf has retired. Oh, Cookie has joined the session apparently. I don't think he's racing. To my knowledge, he isn't racing. Here comes Risky Andy. I think he's just starting that, but he's coming in. So yeah, there's plenty of time to go again for everyone. Thanks to Al on a lap. Well, starting is about to start a lap actually. Here comes on the Pog back out onto track. Let's get down to business. Oh, it's bloody hot. I know I'm getting ill. Feel it. Might have to have some crumpets in a bit, you know. You just have to deal with. Maybe I can put it a little bit closer to my mouth. You won't be able to hear. I know you will be able to hear it. You'll have to deal with it. I imagine we'll have everyone but Cookie out on track soon, unless Cookie is racing. Let's get Ball Gangster out. Oh, nearly having the car going a 360 there. Manages to keep it, gets well out of the way of, I think it was the Williams and then the Aston Martin. So we'll get on board with Firehawk, as I believe he will be the next car. Matter of fact, he is actually the first car out on circuit. I need to change that to that. Oh, but that's wide from Firehawk, but currently 8 temps up. So put him low 43s. He's definitely lost a bit of time in that sequence of corners. He isn't going to have enough time to go again. He has no ERS to play with either. So he's not going to have the greatest of ends to this lap. It goes up into P4 just ahead of his teammate, Mr. CJ DJ. Let Joe has retired in the pits. He doesn't think anyone's going to be able to beat that, and I personally don't think anyone will either. I think the only person that probably could would be this man here, Mr. DJ CJ, and potentially I'm the Pog, but he hasn't had a great qualifying session so far. He'll need to get a good lap in here, but here comes Mr. DJ CJ out of the final corner. Can he take pole position off Joe? He doesn't, but he continues. He's only 3 temps off, to be fair. Who's the next car to cross the line? It will be Hunt goes up to 7th. Reese retires on... Oh dear. Optic not being held up there. Where can he place the Williams of himself? Only P5, so he improves, but doesn't go up any positions. How is John doing? He's coming to the end of his lap. Gangster Al has invalidated Havoc though, currently a second up on his time, so this will be good enough to get him up there. Loses all of that time somehow. And there we go, I'm the Pog. Where can he place the Red Bull? He goes into P2. 2 temps off his teammate. Red Bull domination, as we're seeing it. BXCN also on a lap. Can he do anything in the final sector? Final corner, powers out of it. Can he get up onto P2? He doesn't. He stays on the second row. And I don't think we have got Andy on a lap himself actually, so we'll stay on board with the Racing Bull. Who have I actually got watching? I don't know if I can tell. Reese, if you're watching, are you talking to Cuckoo? And he starts well, but apparently he doesn't get a lap in. Okay. Let's get down, let's get down to business. Not a feeling like a transfer. rainy qualifying. Right. We will start at 21:01. Sometimes. So Firehawk will be starting 10th. Let Joe on pole position with his teammate just behind. Could be in for a very interesting race here. Let's get down to business. Do 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 do. Let's get down to business. Who else in this one? get ready up now. Oh, we have. The formation lap is underway. Ooh. John going with the different strategy compared to his teammate. So that will be very, very interesting to see what he does from there. So 5 people on softs, 7 people. Oh, to be fair, Mr. Cookie will be retiring, I'm pretty sure, unless he is racing, then hey, watching the day. So many guns in here, where do I begin? I don't know if he's racing. I mean, technically he didn't sign up, but I mean, I wouldn't say no to some extra drivers. There we go, formation lap nearly finished. Useless. I do. If he is retiring, I hope he goes round and then retires in the pit lane. But here we go. 5 red lights. And it's lights out, and away we go for the Belgian Grand Prix, and Joe gets the better start. Oh, and that's a Williams into the wall, and Optic is pretty, well, he's stone dead last. I don't know if he's got much damage on the Williams. I mean, Cookie is racing, so whether he actually does finish the race is a completely different story. Oh my god. BXDN into second, Ken John. Oh, slight contact with both Red Bulls there, I think. Mr. CJDJ going round the outside. Oh, and it's getting very oh my god, it's getting very clumsy. And John's gone from P2 all the way down to P5 on the opening lap. Oh my god, what is going on with those two? Firehawk, and I think that was the Ferrari of Wolf getting a bit tangled up there. And Joe hasn't been able to run away like he usually does, with BXCN hot on his heels. Let's have a look to see how Optic does have a bit. He has a very damaged broken front wing. Here comes BXTN. He's around 7/10 behind Joe currently. He's used all of the ERS on one lap. Absolute scintillating scenes. So we look a little bit further down on the POG on the hard compound with Havoc just behind. As it would stand, I believe Havoc would go ahead of Optic. Optic having to pit on the opening lap, and Cookie is indeed racing, so only one person will be not finishing in the points, which currently it would be Optic, which would be a shame because he's had a great run as of recent. But here comes Reese and John going for both the same move, and John up to P4, Reese up to P5, Mr. DJ CJ down to P5, and Havoc has got Firehawk all over the back of him. Big old lockups from everybody. Another big old lockup by the looks of things. I'm not really sure if they are actually locking up or not, but there's an ambulance. I'm gonna need that. BXCN keeping within that 5/10. So whoever's new to Formula 1 for this, as of 2024 anyway, DRS is activated after one racing lap, where it used to be 3, and then as of next season, I believe they're getting rid of DRS. No, yeah, they're getting rid of DRS. No, they're getting rid of the fastest lap, and then 2026 they're getting rid of DRS with the new regulations. On the POG, back up into the podium position. I can hear someone walking around, but there's no one there. On the POG, fastest lap of the race. He now has a very quick, or two very quick drivers behind him. Currently got a little bit of a train here. Can we see a side-by-side through Ile Rouge? Oh, contact made! And Reese has had to go across. Is DJ going to be able to go for a move? I don't think he will. Oh, contact made. Oh, contact made again, and that is going to be Reese off into the barriers. I don't think he has damage. I don't think he has. I think he's okay. But he's going to be struggling on those tyres now. Reese with a 3-second time penalty. I don't think if he doesn't pick up another warning, I think that penalty will probably get removed. I don't think he is meant to cut the corner that much. Firehawk in all of that also is up to P5. He's having a great debut race. And let's stand. What the hell was that noise? I need to put this light on so I can. Oh, I turned it off. You are number one. What the hell's that? That's not my drink. You're my drink. Yes. Is that the one with sugar in it? You just try and kill me. Is it sugar free? Oh, no, she nearly killed me, ladies and gentlemen. Let me sniff. Oh, that's actually quite nice. Oh, BX10 is into the lead of the Grand Prix. And Mr. DJ CJ is up into P3. RSF100 making some moves on lap 4 of 22. Cookie now making a move on his good friend, and oh, that's a big old hit for Reese. I think Gangsta survived. I think Reese, I think he's done for the day. I mean, he will still score points if he carries on, so I don't think he has a front wing now, I don't think. He might have broken... Yeah, he's definitely damaged that front wing now, if he didn't already. AI technology. I think we may have our first retirement of the race. Race. I wonder if anyone will pit now then. Wolf is nearly taking his front wing off. I don't think Reese should. I don't think he should retire. It's now a virtual safety car. You're not gonna. Reese picks up another. I think he's retiring now though. I don't blame him, but it is annoying, obviously. Yeah. Slushing body. Virtual safety car is gone. An Octane will score a point. It's a long way to go in this race though. He will technically gain, but I think he might have to pit again. Joe to the inside, just about gets the overtake done before the corner. It'll be interesting to see how DJ now starts to perform. It's really the only battle that we have. Everyone is kind of very spaced out at the moment. Pineapple pen. I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. Pineapple pen. Pineapple apple pen. As Joe leads us on to lap 7, top 4. Oh, we've got to get a flag. I think that might be the McLaren or Cookie. Ugh. Jesus Christ. On the Pog picking up a 3-second typo, that is not ideal for him. That is not good. Definitely didn't need that, especially with being in, I'd say close. Gangster R is out of the race. I think he has crashed, and that is another virtual safety car, which has been upgraded to a safety car. So this is very interesting if you're on those medium tyres. Does say virtual safety car, but there is the yellow dot to signify that there is a safety car out on track. But do you, on the mediums, pit this lap? John, I think... See, John's going to be in a little bit of two minds here. Because I'm pretty sure you can go from hards from here. But I don't think you'll be able to go from mediums from here. So Joe does indeed pit. So does BXCN. So does Mr. DJ CJ. John does pit. So that is very interesting. That's why he was trying to build a bit of a gap behind. Which is, you know, fair enough. I think he may get slightly held up. Not all too much. Gets out just before the Williams, which was crucial for his race. Does not want to be getting held up. Although I believe everyone is now paying. This is saved Optics race, as he can now technically pit. So Joe picks up the safety car. I'd imagine everyone will pit. See what Optic does. I would imagine he will as well. So Optic goes to the mediums, which I kind of assumed he would. This will probably take us to lap. I'd say 9. I think the safety car will come in next. Well, this lap, I suppose. BXN nearly getting brake check from Joe there, as Joe nearly ran into the back of the safety car, which would have instantly disqualified him. Try to get this towel from out under me. There we go. let Joe get us back underway onto lap 10 of 22. BXCN quickly following just behind. Optic will look to try and start to make up some places on these opening laps. Andy, I think he just sat in. Or is he not racing? I don't actually know. I don't think Andy's racing. Oh. His internet's gone off. Oh. That's why. Let's get more someone who's actually racing then. Firehawk with a 3-second sign penalty. For a move then. Was that rain or was that just a bit of marble going flicked up? Running slightly wide. Habit's also got a penalty. I'll probably turn this off now. Only 10 laps remaining. And, well, I mean, I think the, if C, oh. Mr. DJ CJ is going to be finishing on the podium in his first race. I was talking to John and Havoc and Adam before the race started. Actually, he's got a ball with Optic actually, because he's made his way past Cookie and Andy. BXTN into P2. I think John was maybe slightly ahead at one point, because I'm pretty sure John was already in third, but it said he went down a position, so I have no idea. It's either that or the game's being the game as it usually is and being stupid. Oh, and Joe with Mr. DJ CJ is going to win on his first race. And the Pog is into second. Is Mr. DJ CJ going to be able to go for a move as well? Don't think he is. So Mr. DJ CJ, very good friends with BXTN and Optic. And I guess maybe Andy as well. Optic now up into 8th position. Can he then gain those 2.3 seconds, or 2.4 now, to get ahead of Wolf? I mean, Wolf does have the penalty of 3 seconds, so he would go behind him anyways. But I'm pretty sure Optic would love to start gaining some positions and gaining some more time, and then potentially could finish all the way up in P5 potentially. Still a very long way to go into this race though, so anything can happen. Another safety car or something could throw open the race. Hunt also picking up the penalty. And the Pog now leading this race. Mr. DJ CJ looking for a move on BXTN, but it will have to wait for the DRS. I'm sure Joe will also be looking for that DRS. It looks like he ran out slightly a bit more wide there than usual, but John is going to give a tow to everyone behind. Joe blocking off BXTN. Is John going to be able to lead into whatever one is, what's called, I've actually forgotten. And BXTN is into P2, but as it currently stands, Mr. DJ CJ will be winning this race. Albert picks up another 3-7 time penalty. As we head on to lap 15, not too long left to go. And Optic starting, he has got past Wolf to be fair, he is up into 7th. Currently, as it would stand, what is the penalty situation? Havoc would lose the P6. Firehawk would keep P5. DJ CJ will move up into first, unless John can start pulling away. It's going to be very close. GXCN starting to lose a bit of time though on Pog. He might have a little Jesus Christ. He might have a little bit better straight line speed. CSR Wolf retires in the pit lane. I don't know why. There isn't that long left to go. Oh, Joe trying to go round the outside. GXCN was like, ah, hell no. Oh, finally got rid of that bloody safety car bloody thingy. And now I'm going to have that communicating with online services already. Oh, no, no, it's back again. Go away! Oh, bloody way, you little crap. Thank you. Hey, go away. Well, that safety car definitely spiced up a lot of things. If Firehawk gets another time penalty, that is definitely going to spice some things up, especially for Optic. Optic, I think, would get my driver of the day. I mean, he was stone dead last. I mean, yeah, safety car has helped him, but at the end of the day, he's not made these overtakes because they've pitted and he hasn't. He's made those overtakes, and yeah, he'll get my vote anyway. Oh, Joe's now into P2. Lovely little what do you want to call it? Unless Joe decides to be the absolute goat that he is. Oh, this isn't gonna go well. Mr. DJ CJ down the inside. Is there going to be contact between the two? There isn't. Very good racing between these three. Oh, Joe's been slightly pushed off. John only needs technically 1.6. No, he needs 6 tenths to win this race. I have a feeling BXCM might let him through though, on like lap 20 or something. I would. Can Joe do anything to help his team out from this point forward? 5 laps remaining in this Grand Prix. Firehawk has actually done exceptionally well tonight. He has done brilliantly. Mr. DJ CJ could be under a little bit of pressure from Joe here, who may put BXTN under a little bit of pressure as well. Mr. DJ CJ down the inside. A little bit too deep. Oh, nearly loses the car though. As John's on the better tyre, to be fair. John is absolutely gone. He just needs a bit of a miracle. Should we have a look to see if he is anywhere close to picking up a time penalty? He's got one warning. Oh, he is! He picked up a warning last race. Not last race, last lap. So anything can happen. One little bit of going wide and that will be pretty much his race done, and that is the 3 seconds that John needs. Has he got any? Is he close to picking up another time penalty? He is. He's also very on the edge, so I'm pretty sure he's probably hoping that the finish line comes a little bit sooner than later. Or maybe just hope and pray that DJ picks up a time penalty. Big ol' lock up into turn 1. PXCN now takes the lead of this Grand Prix. Can Joe do anything? Try and force Mr. DJ CJ into some sort of mistake here. He's doing exceptionally well though, trying to not pick up any more warnings. Maybe Joe can force him into one. Or BXCN nearly losing the car. Currently, as it would stand, John wins the Belgian Grand Prix. Optic now 1.1 behind Havoc. He's definitely closed up in the last few laps as we've been watching these three go at it for currently for P2. But I think Mr. DJ CJ has probably got this in the bag. We'll need a bit of a miracle really. Maybe John picks up another time penalty. I think he's going to be cruising home. He doesn't look like he's really pushing all too much at this current moment of time. Here comes Mr. DJ CJ though. Starting to pull away from Joe a little bit. Oh! Looks like BXC was going to go for a move again. I'll tell you what, I have just been stand correctly, but I don't even know if that's... Oh, 2.9 now. John might need to start picking up the pace a little bit. Let Joe picks up another time penalty, so that's BXCN pretty much guaranteed P3 here at least. Oh, that was very close for Mr. DJ CJ from picking up another warning. .1 now. Now I'd imagine John starting to use a little bit more of his ERS to get that extra little bit of a gap that he needs. I'm sure Joe will still try and help out his teammate as much as he can as we head on to the penultimate lap of this Grand Prix. I think John had a little bit of a mistake coming out of the bus stop chicane there. Looked like he was a little bit sideways. Talking of sideward, I think Mr. DJ CJ had a little bit of a tap from BXCN from behind. Will BXCN go for the move here? I think he might do, you know. Needs to be careful from behind with Joe as well. BXCN coming through. Here comes Let Joe. Can he do anything on this lap? Can he try and hold up the McLaren? Oh, contact made and Joe runs into the back of him. John now needs to start pushing that accelerator a little bit more there. He's probably a little bit worried that he doesn't want to push too much. Unless he's saving everything for the final lap, which I guess would make a little bit more sense. But currently as it stands, Mr. DJCJ will win this Grand Prix on penalties. Well, lack of penalties, I guess you can say. Oh, a little bit of a mistake there as well. Let Joe a little bit further out than what he wants to be. Currently he's about 2 tenths in the race win here. John will probably be absolutely gutted if he doesn't get this win tonight. As we head on to the final lap of this Grand Prix. I don't think BXTM will hold him up all too much. There we go. I think the medium's starting to fall off a bit now, actually, to be fair. Might be explain a little bit of the lack of pace from John here. And that isn't technically the end to the race. Well, the action, because penalties could get applied at the end of the session, so John, all out of the RS. He's going to be absolutely gutted. Into the bus stop chicane for the final time. I'm the Pog. Wins the Belgian Grand Prix on track, but Mr. DJCJ in his debut race for EIR wins the Belgian Grand Prix by a second. Robbed. Now we know how Lewis Hamilton feels. Oh, absolutely gutted. I think everyone actually finishes on the lead lap. Optic finishes in P6. Absolute solid result for Optic. Havoc in P7. Oh, Joe has retired and left the session, but he was in P4. So we wait. There we go. Right, guys, that is going to be it from me. I would interview them, but I'm feeling like absolute crap. So yeah, I'm absolutely solid race. I can't even lie. We'll go through the results now. Can't be asked watching all that crap. Mr. DJCJ wins the Belgian Grand Prix. I'm the Pog, finishes in P2. BXTN in P3. Joe P4. Firehawk P5. Optic P6. Havoc P7. Andy P8. Cookie in P9. And Hunt picking up the final point in P10. Well, the point scorers anyway. CSR Wolf, Gangster Owl, and Reese all DNFing from this race. But that is it from me, guys. I will be back live again on Sunday for I have no idea what's just happened to my TV, but I will be back for Orion, and then we'll be back again on Monday for another round of EIR where we head to the I think it's the Temple of no, it's going to be Zandvoort next week, the day after my birthday. So, but yeah, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure to stream for you again this evening. See you soon, and goodbye.